guys, it's Nicole and welcome to today's update. It is May the 13th and I just really wanted to get on here and do a video because I know I haven't been doing as many lately as I used to. But basically I'm going on holidays tomorrow, so I really wanted to make sure that I got a video up before I go. So I just wanted to talk to you guys basically about what's been happening in the last week since I found out that our cycle failed. I went into it a little bit in my last video about how obviously I was very upset about it, but I was trying to stay positive, and I'm very much still in that type of mind frame, although I have to admit that there are times when I'm a bit like this and I'm a bit up and down. So obviously there's stuff that is sort of a trigger to get me upset, and one of those things was the fact that it was Mother's Day on Sunday. So normally Mother's Day doesn't really get to me. Like, I think last year and maybe the year before that I was like, oh, you know, like it would be really nice to have a baby on Mother's Day or at least be pregnant. And then last year I was like, you know, was really hoping that that would be the year. And then I guess this year, because of everything that's been happening, and especially the fact that we found out that we had a failed cycle within a few days of Mother's Day, I just found this year a lot more difficult than I normally would. So that was pretty bad timing, but on the other hand, like if it had been positive, it would have been really lovely timing. So, you know, that's just the way it happened. So I have to admit that because of that, like I did have a few days where I was quite upset. And yeah, that wasn't really fun, but I'm definitely feeling like I'm on the other end of it now, and I'm feeling a lot better about everything. Obviously I still am a little emotional and that sort of thing, but I think that that's normal, and they're just normal emotions that go along with having a cycle that fails. And now we really just need to look ahead at what our plans are now from here. So basically I've decided that for the next month I didn't really want to have any hormones or anything like that in my body. I have been on hormones pretty much from my first cycle, which started like January, February. So I really just didn't want to be on any pill or any injections or anything like that for a little while, because I just thought it was really important that I gave my body a break. So that's what I'm doing. I didn't go back on the pill when AF arrived, so I sort of just decided that I would have a month with nothing, and then when my next AF arrives in 28 days or whatever this cycle decides to do, I will start the pill then. And then I think it's normally I am on the pill for a couple of weeks and then I can begin a cycle. So I don't think it's really going to push us back that much in terms of when we can start a new cycle, because I have to wait for my checks and everything like that from Medicare like I had to do last time. So they haven't arrived yet. I'm not really expecting them till maybe next week or the week after, and we are going on holidays tomorrow for a week. So because of that, I'm like, well, nothing's really going to happen while we're on holidays. So I just figured let's have a month off of nothing and really focus on some general health and well-being type things in the meantime. So that is what we are doing. In my last video, AF hadn't arrived. It arrived on the Wednesday, I'm pretty sure, and to be honest, it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I had terrible cramps leading up to it, and then I think for the first day the cramps really weren't that terrible. So overall it was alright. So I was expecting really bad things and it wasn't that bad, so that was really good. So like I said, we're going on holidays tomorrow and we're going for about a week, and I plan on basically just doing nothing. I really want to focus on just reconnecting with Ryan, because I found in this whole IVF process, because it's like an emotional roller coaster, you really do rely on your partner, and I feel like sometimes the whole IVF thing just takes over our lives so much that that's all we're focusing on, or at least that's all I'm focusing on. And I feel like we really need to reconnect again and just really enjoy some time together where we don't have the stresses of IVF or work or anything like that. We can just relax together and really enjoy each other's company. We're both really looking forward to that. I definitely find that IVF does put a strain on your relationship. Not necessarily for us. I don't think it's been like a really negative strain or anything like that. It's just been different. So like emotion wise, like obviously I've been very emotional, and because of the hormones and stuff, like I have noticed definitely my libido and that sort of thing has been low. So in terms of like intimacy and that sort of thing, I've found that definitely gets put on the back burner, I guess you would say, just because you're like really tired and you're bloated and you feel sick and like you don't really feel good about yourself. So you know, when you're not feeling yourself and you're not feeling good about yourself, you obviously kind of don't want to do those things and you sort of push them aside a little bit. So definitely want to focus on just reconnecting and enjoying some time together again. Obviously, because I'm not pregnant, I will be able to enjoy some cocktails and that sort of thing, because we will be attending a wedding while we're on holidays, and you know, just enjoying some really nice food and that sort of thing, and not having to, I guess, worry about being pregnant and what I can and can't eat and can and can't drink and that sort of stuff. So I guess there is a silver lining, and we are really, really looking forward to just having some time off together. So that will be really, really nice. We haven't had a proper holiday since probably 2010. I've had like time off from work and that sort of stuff, but normally when I have time off from work, it's because we've got family coming or I'm going to visit family or that sort of thing. So it's not really a proper holiday. So we're absolutely looking forward to this so much. When we get back from holidays, our plan really is to just focus on getting back into a really healthy lifestyle. So really focusing on what we're eating and our exercise and that sort of thing. I'm not sure if I mentioned about Ryan's ankle injury that he did, I think like 4 or 5 weeks ago now, but that's really put a hindrance on his ability to exercise, and because of that he feels like he's put on weight and that sort of thing, and we definitely haven't been eating as well as we normally would. Definitely been like emotionally eating, and I've kind of just felt like I wanted to eat everything that was bad for me, which is just really terrible. So I really want to focus when we get back from holidays on eating well, exercising more, because I wasn't going to the gym as much as I normally would, and I've really missed it. I went last night and I did boxing, and I am so sore because I hit those bags hard. I was like getting all my frustration and all my rage out on them bags, and honestly I felt so much better for it, and so I really need to get back into that again. I didn't go last week. I really wanted to go to boxing, but I didn't go last week because I had a feeling that the moment I started punching something I probably would have burst out crying. So I think now that I'm in a better headspace, gym is going to be really, really good for me. Like I said, focusing on eating well, taking on all of my vitamins, my acupuncture. I'll probably get some more herbs and that sort of stuff to help with the growing of the eggs and that sort of stuff and the quality of everything, because last time I didn't do that. So that's really what we're going to focus on when we get back. I'll be making an appointment to talk to the fertility specialist because we will need to come up with a plan for our next cycle, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be much the same as what I've been doing the last 2 cycles, and staying with that increased dosage of Gonal F. But I really want to just have a chat with him and get his opinion on how he felt like the last 2 cycles went, and if he has any advice on other things that I could be doing, whether that's diet, lifestyle, vitamins, anything like that, just so that I know I'm on the right track with everything. So I think that is just about all that I needed to update you guys on. I had a little list written down here, and I think I've covered everything. Like I said, I'll be away for a week on holidays, and I'll try to do a bit of filming while we're over there and that sort of thing. But I will definitely be filming some more videos when I get back. So I will talk to you guys then. Bye!